Hi everyone, nice to meet all of you. In this video, my groups want to share how to do marketing on Calamansi tree. So here we go. Before we go through the process of marketing, do you know the background of Calamansi? The scientific name of Calamansi is Cytophothinella nicocarpa, and the common names are Calamansi, Muslime, Limau Kasturi, and etc. Do you know the nutritional value of Calamansi fruit? As seen in the table shown here, Calamansi fruits high in calcium, potassium, and vitamin C. In addition, Calamansi fruit also has its own health benefits. The pectin content, which is found in the pulp of the fruits, is known to work wonder in lowering blood cholesterol. Calamansi fruits, also known as fruit that rich in vitamin C, this prevents decays and loosening of tooth, dental caries, toothache, bleeding of the gums, and fragility of bones. One of the most popularly adopted beauty auxiliaries has to become one of the popular solutions to weight loss, where the fresh lime juice mixed with a glassful of water and sweetened with honey. This should be taken every morning on an empty stomach in order to fight obesity. The other beauty hack that can derive from this root is gently rubbing the peels of the lime on dry skin for healthy, blemish-free skin. Thus, there are several uses of calamansi fruits, such as in food and beverage industry, where the calamansi juice has been popular in its delicious taste and nutrition. Besides, calamansi fruits also often become flavor enhancer in some dishes, such as laksa Sarawak, fried noodles, sambal, and etc. So, how about marketing? What is marketing? Marketing is the propagation method that differs with other methods. The stem is induced to the root while still attached to the mother plant. When the roots are fully developed and can sustain the growth of a new plant, the branches will be cut off from the mother plant. The important things before you market a plant is that you choose the mother plant based on several characteristics to ensure the sustainability of growth for the new plant later. There are 5 characteristics that you must take note of. Firstly, the health of mother plant. Secondly, the production of mother plant. Thirdly, the mother plant must be resistant to pests and disease. Fourth, the fruit quality and other values. And lastly, the potential marketing of mother plant. So next, we will see the process of marketing of calamansi.
For the marketing process, we need some liquid fertilizer, Anak, cocoa peat moss, rooting hormone, plastic bags, cable ties, a knife, brush, and container. To prepare the medium for marketing, we need peat moss, cocoa peat, Anak, which is plant growth regulator, basin, and plastic bag with cable ties. Cocoa peat allows for root growth in a better airy condition. It is also good for seed or any germination process and has antifungal properties. Peat moss has an important role in root growth, where it helps to hold and spread moisture easily through the roots to the other parts of the plant. It also can be used as an organic fertilizer. After the medium was mixed well and thoroughly, add in liquid fertilizer Anak to moisten the medium. It does not have to be too wet but enough to be moist. Anak or plant growth regulator enhance root growth and seed germination. Water should be added in order to easily clump the mixed media. Prepare a plastic bag and a cable tie. Now scoop the mixed medium and put it into the plastic bag adequately. Finally, tie the bag tightly with a cable tie to avoid leakage. Calamansi tree needs to flower to bear fruits.
The first step for marketing is cutting a wound in a branch for marketing. So to choose the branch, we choose the branch that is near to old growth and still greenish in color, which is like this branch. Select a section of a branch 3 inches long that is clear of leaf or stem. If there are leaves in nearby stem or branches that impede the marcotting, trim them off. There's no need to cut off nearby branches, just the leaf. Make 2 parallel cut, which is the bottom cut and the top cut about half to 1 inch apart around the stem and through the bark and cambium layer. Bottom here refer to the part of marcotting wound closer to the plant root. Use a sharp knife to cut around the branch perimeter. Hold the branch firmly but not tightly to avoid breaking the branch. Make a ring cut at the top of the wound area as in the above. Using a knife, slice off the bark layer in strip. Remove the string of bark, leaving the inner woody tissue exposed. Scrape the newly bared ring to remove the cambium tissue. This prevents a breach of callus tissue from forming. This is how the marcotting wound will look like after removing the ring of bark and the cambium.
Second process of marketing is to applying root hormone. This is to stimulate the root.
Plant rooting hormone come in a few different forms, with the powder being the easiest to work with. The purpose of applying rooting hormone is to increase the chance of successful plant rooting, where the root will generally develop quickly and get a higher quality of yield. Successful propagation always begins with a fresh and clean cut. To apply the rooting hormone, all we need to do is just simply spread the powder on the wood surface by using a brush and then tap it to remove any excess.
After applying rooting hormone, split the marcotting medium that has been prepared using a mini knife. Split it carefully when using a mini knife. Then, spray atonic hormone into the marcotting medium. We need to spray the marcotting medium because it could promote vegetative growth and flower bud development. It also speeds up pollen germination and tube growth, which improve the flower fertilization and set of fruits. Then, wrap a marcotting medium around the wound on the tree entirely and tie it with a cable tie. Make sure the marcotting medium has tied tightly. Label it with the date of the marcotting done. For care and maintenance, check the marcotting section regularly for damage, drying, or rotting. If the medium of marcotting has dried out, simply water it using syringe. When the roots has formed within and around the medium, the branch is ready to be cut from the parent plants. The root will grow for around 30 to 45 days. If the marcotting is successful, we can start the transplanting when the branch has grown enough roots.
To harvest the marketed branch, firstly don't remove the plastic sheet yet, and then cut the branch below the market ball with a pair of pruning shears. Then carefully release the tie wires that seal the market balls. Slowly and gently peel away the plastic sheet that wraps the market ball. Avoid from tugging or pulling the young roots in the process. Cut off the excess branch if there are any that extend beyond the bottom or the market ball. After done with harvesting the marketed branch, we are going to show on how to pot the marketed seedling. Here is the step. We must first prepare the medium in the seedling bag. For medium, we use the topsoil. After that, poke a hole in the middle of the potting medium using finger. The hole should be deep and wide enough to contain the market ball. After that, we carefully insert the market ball seedling into the hole. The top of the market ball should not be visible on the surface. Make sure to not force down the market ball into the hole. If the hole is not deep or wide enough for the market ball, use your finger to adjust the hole. After insert the market ball into the hole, gently tap on the potting medium soil that surround the market ball. Next, pour a little water on the potting medium soil. For watering routine, we need to water the market ball twice a day, which is in the morning and in the evening. Lastly, place the marketing seedling in a shaded area. Avoid placing the marketed seedling where there is a strong sunlight and strong wind.
After 2 months in the nursery, the calamansi plant is ready to be transplanted to give it more room to grow. Steps for transplanting the plant are: first, make sure to choose a place or area that is filled with well-draining soil. To transplant the plant, gently slide the soil out together with the plant and carefully break apart the root from the polybag to separate them. The favorable time to do this transplanting process is early in the morning or late in the afternoon. This is to avoid shock which may be caused by direct exposure to strong sunlight. After that, plant the new calamansi plant directly on land soil or in a bigger pot. Just as additional information, the marketed branch is recommended to be planted in the polybag first before transplanting directly on land soil or in a bigger pot, because in the polybag, the provision of fertilizer and the other nutrients to the plant is more controlled and the rate of plant growth is higher.
Calamansi needs fertilizer to grow fruits and bushier looks. Besides, it needs more nitrogenous fertilizer to produce a lot of green leaves first before the tree can produce fruits. To do that, here is the schedule that you may follow. The NPK has more nutrients that promote growth, increase yield, and grow more fruits. To apply the fertilizer, apply it 2 inches away from the tree to avoid burns and water them immediately. This fertilizer can be obtained from your nearest store.
Managing pests and disease is important in getting maximum production and preventing crop loss. Prevention of pests and disease before any damage is done is most desirable. 4 common methods of pest and disease control are biological, cultural, chemical, and integrated control. For the calamansi plant, the pit scale insect is a highly destructive insect pest. In large number, the twigs swell around the pest. Also feeding on oak trees, pit scale can kill twigs and the dead leaf remain on infested twigs. To control the scale insect, we can prune and dispose of the infested branches, twigs, and leaves. When in low number, they may be rubbed or picked off manually by hand. Other than that, systematic insecticides are another option for controlling the pit scale. These insecticides are sprayed onto the plant or applied to its roots. The plant will absorb the insecticide into its tissue and it gets into the plant circulatory system and the sap. When the insect scale feed on the sap, they ingest the toxic insecticide and are killed.
For disease of calamansi tree, there are several common citrus diseases caused by fungi that create brown spots on leaf and cause the leaf veins to darken. Leaf drops and defoliation may occur. This disease can also cause sunken areas on fruits. The greasy spot, another citrus leaf disease, cause blister on the undersides of leaves and can also result in leaf drops and defoliation. If there a wart-like lesion on the citrus fruit, the cause may be fungal disease known as citrus scab. To maintain calamansi trees, use a copper fungicide. Keeping the honeydew-producing insects like the mealybug in check also can help to reduce the level of sooty mold on tree leaves. Also, avoid to plant a calamansi tree in infected soil.
Calamansi tree will start to produce fruit after 2 to 3 years post-planting. You can either harvest them young when the color of the peel look pale green, or wait until they are fully ripened and resemble orange-like color. To harvest the fruit, you should cut the fruit from the tree with scissors.
In a nutshell, marketing is the simple way to propagate plant. After all of the procedure has been done, you will see the results where the roots start to develop within 1 to 2 months. Marketing can improve the fruit quality of a new plant compared to the mother plant. As we all know, the purpose of plant propagation are to produce the new varieties, improve fruit qualities, and avoid plant extinction. Therefore, you must choose wisely the suitable method for propagate your plant in order to achieve the objective and it successfully propagate. We hope that all of you understand the marketing method we highlight in this video to increase your knowledge about plant propagation and enjoy the content being delivered throughout this video. That's all from us. Thank you.